Hey, what's going on, Cancer? How are you? Cancer, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys rocking with the channel. Thank you guys so much for returning. If you're here for the first time, I welcome you. Just your energy is so appreciated. Cancer, shout out to you guys for having the highest views for the general reads for the second half of July. You guys like really made that video go pretty viral. So I thank you guys so much for that. And I just wanted to also make you guys aware that the channel will be a year old on the 24th of August. So I'm offering a free read to one lucky winner. And the way that you'll be able to know that you won is I will be going live on the anniversary date on August the 24th. I'll go live, I'll do a general read, and the only thing you need to do is, comment that you were there, send me a thumbs up, and subscribe, or really just comment that you were there and subscribe. I mean, because I won't know who actually did a thumbs up, but yeah, just comment that you were there, subscribe, and stick around for the reading, if you'd like. But I'll be choosing my winner from that comment pool. So you get one, you'll get a free video read from me. All right, Cancer, first half of August, 1st through 15th of August of 2019. What are the general energies for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Keep in mind the energies are very general, so this may not resonate to you, and that's okay if it doesn't. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right. Allow me to pick it up. All right. So Cancer, we have Capricorn energy here. Card number 22, I use. Oh, and look at that imagery there. I'm picking up a very artful time for you. I'm picking up a time of you trying to express yourself through very artistic ways. And also, with that being said, I'm feeling where it's not where you're having to really do it by, you're not really doing it by like going out and, buying all these different things, right? For some of you, I mean, yeah, but for others of you, you're using what you already have available to you. And even still, even if you are going out and buying certain tools or certain, whatever you need to create, it's still you using your own money to do so. So you're doing it from your own resources. You're using your own resources there. Okay. And it is very independent. I see this being very independent. But I also see for some of you, this is where you're being very artful to kind of, now I won't say imitate, but you're really trying to, put to perspective an interpretation of like the reality that's around you. So you're using your natural environment, you're using your own resources, whether that's your own money to buy products or products that are just lying around the house. And you're taking pride in that as well. Let's go ahead and pull some additional energies. Let's get one more shuffle. All right, let's go ahead and allow Spirit to give us the rest of our energies here for August, first half of August 2019. Okay, we've got two cards right here. So the first card here is apron service. Okay, so you may be using your own wits about how you can be of service to someone, or how you can, I feel like you may be trying to use, you may be trying to cheer someone up. You may be trying to use your artful expressions of either trying to cheer someone up or almost where they kind of employ you to kind of be, funny, right? And not like, you're a jester or you're just a court jester or anything like that. But I mean, I just feel like for some of you, you're like you are like your abilities are being recognized, and they're going to be put to use in order to be of service to people. The next card we have is the Urn, Mourning. Okay. Okay. Cancer, I feel like you might be using some of your talents and some of your gifts to help someone who is in mourning, or to help someone get over a situation, or to help someone mourn some sort of loss, some sort of whether it's a death or just a point where they maybe lost something or someone around them. I feel like you're going to be using your talents and your gifts in service to that person. So like you may be doing, you may identify where you might be doing like some pro bono work somewhere, like offering someone your services to help them get over some sort of dark situation. Okay, we'll go ahead and pull some tarot here. Also, somebody may be doing that with you. It could be flipped. The energy could be flipped, where it could be you might be going through a pretty dark situation, and you may be using your own talents and gifts to kind of inspire yourself, or someone may be using their talents and gifts just to, to be of service to you, right? And that could come in different ways, either where it's either you or them, whoever's doing that, but that could come in different ways. You may offer to clean someone's house, just so that it would make them feel better, because they can't do it right now because they are so emotionally distraught. You may offer to, watch someone's kids, or you just may offer any of your time that you weren't going to use anyway, but to be with them. And I'm not saying that you're not using your time wisely or nothing like that. I just mean like, you were like, oh, I'll probably be alone, so fine, I can donate some of my time. That's useful. So a donation of time, services, or your own abilities or talents to help someone who is experiencing some sort of dark moment. Let's go ahead and pull tarot. All right, cards. Y'all don't want to shuffle? Then that's where it is. Okay. All right. So our central energies, we have the Six of Wands. Okay. So generally coming into August, Cancer, I see that a lot of you are feeling good about yourselves. I mean, why shouldn't you? You just had your solar return. You guys just had a birthday. So you should be feeling good about yourself. You should be feeling pretty accomplished. The things that you have began to, or better yet, you're starting to see accomplishments within your own projects or within your own, job or relationships or what have you. You're starting to see in your life a little bit more of recognition, a little bit more of being recognized because of those accomplishments, or because, like you're being celebrated. You are being celebrated is what I see. The Nine of Pentacles is letting me know that it's for the most part, it's really been kind of like a lonely road for you. Like, of course, there's people around you. There's people in your environment. There's, people that you can talk to. But In a lot of ways, and maybe in one specific way, it has been a little lonely. It has been, but I don't want to say like lonely in a bad way, but it's just more so where you have just, you have spent a lot of time alone with your own things, and I feel like now it's like, you're finally getting to a point to where it's like, you know what, I can celebrate and be okay with the fact of that I've been alone. I should have a lot to celebrate. I've been alone and I've done this and I've built all of this up all on my own. So why not be able to celebrate that? Okay, the Queen of Cups. So there may be a water sign female in your environment, but it doesn't have to be a female, or you know, it's not gender specific, but there could be a water sign female, or at least just someone that you do feel that you are very, very connected with. I feel like this person really knows. This person really does know who you are, Cancer. Also, Cancer, this could just be even a representation of you as well. Okay, this could be a representation of you, and this is to say, you know what? Yeah, like I have my own way that I feel about certain things, and I don't really feel like a lot of you don't. I don't really feel like you think a lot of people will really understand how you feel inwardly, and that does contribute to why you've kind of walked a certain path alone, or why you have been feeling alone to this, to this point. But something is happening where a lot of people are coming together to celebrate you. Okay. Or for some of you, I mean, I know, like I said, you guys just had your solar return. So this could have been something that happened, before, where people were coming together. People did come together to celebrate you. But then after that, it was, oh, I'm back to being alone now. The Princess of Cups. Okay. Cancer, you haven't really, I see what I'm feeling here is that you haven't even began. You haven't even started to tap into your own, like you, like, yeah, you've tapped into something, but I don't think that you understand the deepness of how it goes. Like, there's always been this creative side of you. There's always been this very magical side of you, or to whoever's watching this. Okay. And then, I feel like what happens is there's a moment where you kind of tap into something. You kind of tap into something and you don't even realize how beneficial it is to a lot of people that are around you. You just was like, this is just something I do, it's just a part of who I am. But you tap into it and people recognize that and they celebrate you for it. And, it's like, well, this is something I've been dealing with all my life. Like, that's celebrated, that should be celebrated. But it's just, you just really don't understand like how your art, how your creativity, how your intuition, how the deeper intuitive parts of you don't even understand how it really touches other people. And at some point they come together to celebrate you for it. Six of Wands, and then at the bottom is the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the Seven of Cups is you kind of, I feel like this is you standing outside of yourself. This is you standing outside of yourself. This is not you being really in the moment. This is like you kind of standing beside yourself, looking like, wow, like I didn't even know that this many people were rooting for me. I didn't even know that these people were really happy for me. You got a snake right there. So there may be some haters in the midst. There may be some haters in the midst. There may be some people that are there that, are sneaky and slimy and they hate you from a distance, and then there's this dragon or this dinosaur there. So there may be people around you that make it no secret how much they don't like you. There may be people around you that you really feel like are genuine. You may even be looking at yourself like, what? Like, I did all this? You may be looking at, just a lot of unknown. There's just a lot of unknown things that you're looking at now that you're really standing back and really looking at your situation. Like, okay, I created this. People are really happy for me. Or there's people here that are here to celebrate me. But you'll be able to see who's really there and who's really, just trying to get some clout. You know what I mean? You'll be able to really see that. But all in all, I really feel like a lot of you are going to be celebrated. Some of you are back. Some of you have come back from something. And people were sad about the fact that you were gone. But now you're back and you're doing what you did do, or you're doing the things that you did do. And now people are back and they're happy for it. And you're sitting back like, dang, I didn't even realize that people missed me, Like, I didn't even realize that people paid attention to what I was, contributing, even though you thought you were just being artful and whimsical, it may have been touching people and you didn't even know it. The Eight of Pentacles is letting me know that now that you see kind of where your place is in the world a little bit, now that you see is like you have no issues with working hard and doing, you have no issues with dedicating more of yourself to your art and to your creative side. Because you recognize that, of course, yes, it's where you also begin to celebrate it yourself, It's where you also say, okay, well, you know what? This success, this recognition, this notoriety, it has not come without me putting in some hard work and dedication. Ooh, excuse me. Also, I'm looking here on either side of the Six of Wands. In the diagonal line here, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So you've been doing a lot of work by yourself. You've been putting in a lot of work by yourself, and it's making that notoriety and that recognition that you're receiving so much more sweeter. I think you guys had, let me look back in my journal, because you guys, second half of July, about to have it all. That was the title of your last reading. So you were about to have it all. And then now here is where I'm feeling it's like you do have it all, but you worked for it all. And all of the celebration and recognition is going to you. And all you did was just use what you had, which was yourself. You used what you had, which was yourself, and you didn't even know how it was being of service to other people. And I feel like there may have been a moment where you may have disappeared or took some time away, and people kind of mourned that, people kind of well, dang, where's Cancer? I miss him or her. And then you're back and they're like, yay, right? But some people are like, yay. But but hey, wherever you have crowds of people to celebrate, you're always going to have haters, man. The Queen of Pentacles is in your hopes and fears. So I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles there, Cancer, I really feel like there's almost like this pressure that you feel. Like there's almost like this, and then you have Queen on either side of you. So Cancer, there's almost like this pressure that you feel to continue to keep going. It's like, okay, I did what I did, and I've been recognized for it, or people are gravitating towards it. But now you're feeling the pressure to be consistent. Maybe that's also why you may have taken a hiatus. But now you feel the pressure to be consistent here. And you want to be. But at the same time, you still want to be authentic as well, because see, before it was very authentic, and now you're trying to say, okay, well, if I continue to do what I was doing, you want to make sure that not only are you being consistent with it, but you want to make sure that you're doing it for the same authentic reasons that you were doing it before, and not necessarily for the notoriety and for the fame or recognition. And also, this is also maybe you. This is also maybe someone in your environment as well that is, again, being very, very supportive of you. And is very understanding of the way that you may have put the lid on your emotions before. And they're helping you take the lid off of those emotions and be more expressive, and allowing yourself to have more and be more abundant, or move in more abundant ways. Okay, so the card here for the outcome is the Prince of Pentacles. Oh, yes. Cancer, the Prince of Pentacles, there's somebody coming forward to you. Someone is ready to offer you something. I feel like there's a Princess of Cups with the Prince of Pentacles. So we have like a page and then the Knight. So like, this person has been watching for a very long time. This person has probably been in your corner since day one. This person has probably really been like you thought you were alone in doing something, or you thought you were building something alone. And yeah, you were, but this person, I feel like they noticed you and they watched you, and not in a creepy way, but they noticed you, they watched you. It could be an earth sign, Cancer, Capricorn, it could be a Capricorn, but it could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This is probably somebody that you helped, probably somebody that you inspired, and they're coming towards you to really offer you something like, look, this is what you inspired me to do. This is the way that you gave me strength to move forward in something. And this is what it has turned into. It's in my hand. This is what it has turned into. And it's not much, but I'm here to offer this much of myself to you, or this piece of this pie to you. I'm here to offer it to you so that, yes, now we can grow it together. Or not, maybe they just want to give you a gift the way that you gave them a gift of inspiration. Maybe they want to return to you and give you a gift. And maybe that little pinnacle there is the seed that is given to you to grow more, or to sow back into your own self to be able to sustain your own resources. Okay, what's the card here under the deck? Okay, so the card here under the deck is the Devil. So again, Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy coming out twice. So Cancer, I feel like you have done all of this because you were really trying to get yourself out of a dark place. You were really trying to get yourself out of something that you felt bound to, right? And you were doing all of this and all of that, and you did it alone. Yes, you did it. And now everyone is celebrating you for it because of the fact that you did it, and the fact of how you did it. And you didn't even know that you were being in service to others by doing it. Look at there, the King of Wands. The King of Wands. I had to see what was under there just because I wanted to leave things off on a different note than the Devil, right? But the King of Wands is coming up there under the card that was under the deck. So just another point of inspiration here is that you were actually inspired by someone else. Oh, there it is, Cancer. You were inspired by someone else. You saw what someone else did and you followed it. And you did it alone, You did it without being too expressive to too many different people, but you were successful. And you took a little bit of time off. You took a little bit of time away, and that's okay because you needed to work hard. You needed to rebuild your resources. That's fine. You needed to make sure that you were coming out of a very, very dark place yourself. That's fine. But now that you've come back, you have now become this King of Wands, where people have looked up to you and have missed you for being gone, and someone is coming to offer you some sort of gift. That gift is either they want to, move forward with you in some sort of union or some sort of relationship, or whether it's, romantic or platonic. I mean, that's whatever. Or they just really want to just express, this is the way you helped me. And it just becomes full circle again, where someone did something that they didn't even realize they did, that helped pull you out of a dark place by you following their, blueprint in a way. Again, blueprint. And then we have a dress or apron that has what? Blueprint on it. Maybe that's a stretch, but anyways, you followed someone else's blueprint and became successful. And then it came full circle because someone is saying, well, I watched you and now I'm following your blueprint, and this is what I have to offer for you because I want to sow back into you because of the way that you sowed into me. Oh, Spirit, let me look. Those are your messages, y'all. Those are it. That's it. Let me know how this is working out for you guys in the comment box below. Let me know. Of course, I like your comments, your likes, your subscribes, your shares. Just, Spirit, y'all showed out today. You showed out today. If you want to be a part of the contest, that's going to be on August 24th. Of course, I explained it in the beginning, but all of the information will also be in the description box below. So talk to you guys later. Bye.